This is great. So we are live from Las Vegas from the Shoptalk floor. I have Maju CEO of Bolt with me, and we've been talking about payments, it seems like, for 2 days. I just stepped out of my live streaming session. You just did a session just to see how this topic, what are people asking you?
Deborah, checkout is a big problem today for retailers. Because 70% of shoppers are dropping out right at checkout for retailers. And that's 85 when it's on mobile. So retailers and brands are spending so much money in acquiring customers, bringing them on their site, and having 70% of them drop out is a big problem for retailers.
That's expensive. And yes, right, we're here, we're meeting with all these different PNPL companies, we've got crypto payments. Right, this is, I almost say, stressful for a retailer to figure out how to work with it. Help simplify that.
Yeah. So what Bolt has done is we built all the connections with all the payment providers and alternate payment providers and pretty much everything around that. So when you think about an e-commerce site, checkout is one of the most complex functions. Checkout is the money page. That's where everybody makes money. But that's also one of the most complex pages. That's why innovation is hard there. So what Bolt has done is we went and built all that integrations. Payment providers, alternate payments, loyalty systems, tax or shipping, everything we have built that connections. So now we can bring all those connections to our merchants so that merchants have now the opportunity to connect with any of them just as a configuration. You don't need to build any software, you don't need to build anything. Bolt checkout operating system allows you to connect with all of them.
So help me understand, if I've shopped at one retailer and they use Bolt, what happens when I go to another retailer and they use Bolt?
Yeah. So Bolt is a shopper accounts network. So every time when a shopper shops with a Bolt checkout, we save that information. Now, that shopper, when they go to any of the other Bolt merchants, even if they are going there for the first time, you get a one-click checkout experience. So Bolt is able to connect all different merchants and a shared shopper accounts network. Now, that kind of a shopper accounts network really today exists within ecosystems like Amazon. Amazon has Prime, and that's driving a lot of great checkout experience on Amazon. But if you are a merchant outside of that ecosystem, you really don't have access to a shopper accounts network like that. So with Bolt, we connect all those merchants with the shared shopper accounts network. And so shoppers can enjoy a one-click checkout when they move from merchant to merchant.
Like everyone else, right? I mean, it really is there to democratize and like decentralized all at the same time.
That is true. Like consumer behavior, like Amazon really trained shoppers to expect a one-click checkout experience. So now when you don't get that experience when you go on any other website, shoppers are frustrated. Right? And that's why you're seeing this big drop off at conversion. So what Bolt is doing is we are using that shopper accounts network that's shared across all merchants. We can bring that shopping experience that historically only available within the ecosystems like Amazon, now outside and available for everyone else. And that's kind of why we call it the democratization or decentralization of commerce.
Well, and I think that this idea that you're also speeding everything up for the consumer, right, who has like no patience, right? They want to spend a lot of time researching what they're going to find, but they want to make a decision, right? And there's all these different numbers to check out. The biggest number is 18. Sounds like a lot, but some retailers obviously
Right.
true. And as we take that into, we spend a lot of time into live streaming, and we have seen, I think, a much slower acceleration of the curve or steepness of the curve. And we believe it's to check out. Because you've now been in the live, oh, it's exciting. And then you get to check out. First of all, half the times the items fall out of the cart, between, right, kind of checking out a platform, moving over to the brand's website. Talk to me about how it's all kind of on the mission and what's the need for the world life.
Yeah. So consumer behavior again is changing here because people are ready for buying things at the point of discovery. People are getting inspired to buy things by seeing a live streaming, or whether they are seeing a social media, or whether they are discovering through some influencers. You want to buy things that right there. But today the problem is when you discover that product and when you want to buy it, you click a link, it takes you back to a website, and it's a multi-step process. Conversion is already a problem, $1 trillion problem in US. It's further amplified. That problem is amplified when it's on social media or live streaming. So what Bolt has done is we are at that intersection of commerce and payments. So we are able to bring those together and use the shopper accounts network we have built and the checkout operating system we have built. We are able to provide a seamless checkout experience right within the existing workflow of merchants, whether that's on a merchant's website or whether that's on a live streaming where people are seeing. So imagine in the future when you see a live streaming, you see a product, and you want to buy it, one click, it's yours.
That also, right, is live streaming is very much about like
Right.
experience.
That's right. That's right.
Going to a website is very cheating. So I also think there's something that he said what was very exciting, engaging, shopping experience, and then the back to the whole world. So, the fashion we can make that happen, and we know the opportunities are outside. So how do you think about, as we're kind of looking next gen on tech, how does like the metaverse, crypto, how does that figure into this?
Yeah. We are a big believer in crypto and metaverse NFT, and we strongly believe that this is going to change how people are going to do things and how people are going to pay for things. So we're making big investment to bring crypto mainstream. Whether people want to buy things with crypto or whether a merchant want to enable crypto payments without having to layer into the complexities of all of that. We are going to build all those connections, just like we built all the payment connections. We are going to build those connections so it's available out of the box for merchants and shoppers. And it is going to play the same way because if you look at most of the younger generation of shoppers, all of them are more connected with the metaverse. And if, as retailers and brands, if you are not engaging with the younger generation with ways they understand, which is kind of where the NFT comes into play, you're going to miss out. So we're already seeing that some of the brands are creating, already embracing NFTs, already embracing crypto, creating this, engaging with the younger generation really. And I think they are going to be the winners. And at Bold, we are going to build that platform that's going to make it out of the box available for everybody, democratize that so that all merchants and shoppers will have access to it.
So one of the challenges, right, is the volatility of the price. So I'm thinking about something like fiat currency. How does that work?
Yeah, so having crypto on your balance sheet is a big problem for most of the businesses because a lot of businesses are not ready to manage the volatility that's happening right now. So at Bolt, what we want to do is for people who are sophisticated to take that risk, it's fine, that's great, we can do that. But if people are sophisticated to take that risk, we can simplify that by holding that risk on our side and converting the disbursement to the retailers in fiat. So this is part of that simplifying the crypto for everyone. Like we have to take out some of these friction points that are being holding back retailers and shoppers and simplify it out of the box for them.
I mean, I love this when it's coming back saying they're like, oh, you're frictionless, right? It's like a completely like world. I mean, I think that there is so much friction in terms of like, our shopping experiences these days. And as you look into the future, I mean, this whole world around home, what does it mean? Retailer, brand, how long? So like, let's say they're like, okay, I'm in, right? How long? Right? It sounds like a huge opportunity. Right? Like holidays around the corner. How long will this take them?
Yeah. So we have been partnering a lot with all the e-commerce platforms. Like we signed with BigCommerce, Magento, PrestaShops, all of this. I mean, there's a long list of e-commerce platforms are partnering with us and using us as their one-click checkout platform. And with most of this platform, like BigCommerce, we just went GA like 2 weeks ago. It takes under 2 minutes for a retailer to turn it on.
So why wouldn't they?
That is the question. So that is the question. So when you think of we started with consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is changing. People expectations are like advanced. They want to buy things where they discover product. They want to buy things by following influencers. They want to buy things without adding friction. And they want to buy things with whatever payment options they want to use. The question really is, are retailers ready to meet that demand? You see that, and you have a lot of experience in this, Deborah. Like Asia has really leapfrogged the experience in shopping and payments. And the West is really behind on this. So now consumers are ready. Now the question is, the retailer is ready. And I think the future is going to be for retailers who can reach out. And both, we are the platform that enable the retailers to connect to the shoppers and meet their demands and meet their expectations much more easier and simpler than how they would have been done doing before.
I can ask you one last question, but it's a tough one.
Yes.
In the organization,
Well, payments, payments might be a little bit more easier than think about all the meeting this consumer demand and meeting the new expectations of shoppers. It's a distributed ownership today, and there is no real one owner. And that's why what we have found is, as we talk to the merchants, we start sometimes talking to the payments, then you are talking to the digital officers. Sometimes we end up talking to chief marketing officers. Sometimes we have to all the way go up to the CEOs, because when the future is not just about payments. Payment is one angle, and it's not just about commerce. You got to bring commerce and payments together, and you got to think about where the consumer is going, and really reach out to them. And that sometimes, and most importantly, most of the companies who are innovating, that come right from the top. It comes from the CEOs and the CMOs and the CDOs. So it is a combined effort by the C-suite to kind of compete and win in this market.
Here to hear first from Maju and Deborah, live from Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, and we'll have more updates soon. Thanks for the rest
Thank you,
of your day.
Deborah. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.